Uncharted from 2022 follows Nathan Drake, a street-smart treasure hunter with a sharp intellect and unparalleled agility, as he embarks on a globe-spanning quest to uncover the legendary lost fortune of Ferdinand Magellan. The film begins by establishing Drake as a cunning, resourceful protagonist, capable of navigating both physical danger and complex puzzles, highlighting that heroism combines mental acuity, physical skill, and ethical discernment. His journey is framed by a history of survival, theft, and exploration, showing that intelligence, adaptability, and moral judgment are as crucial as courage when confronting high-stakes situations. Drake is paired with Victor "Sully" Sullivan, a seasoned treasure hunter whose experience, mentorship, and strategic insight complement Nathan's youthful recklessness and ingenuity. Their dynamic emphasizes the relational dimension of heroism, illustrating that collaboration, trust, and mutual respect enhance effectiveness in high-risk environments. Sully's guidance provides both tactical support and ethical grounding, demonstrating that heroism involves balancing boldness with prudence and intelligence with relational awareness. Their partnership serves as the narrative backbone, integrating action, problem-solving, and moral reflection. The central conflict arises from the search for Magellan's lost treasure, which places Drake in direct opposition to Santiago Moncada, a wealthy and ruthless collector willing to employ any means to claim the fortune. Moncada's manipulation, resource exploitation, and willingness to endanger others highlight the ethical dimensions of wealth and power, contrasting sharply with Drake's moral code and sense of responsibility. This tension underscores the narrative's exploration of heroism, emphasizing that intelligence and skill must be coupled with ethical clarity and strategic foresight to achieve meaningful outcomes without causing undue harm. The film's narrative is punctuated by a series of intricate puzzles, historical riddles, and treasure-hunting challenges that test both intellect and intuition. Drake's deductive reasoning, knowledge of history, and pattern recognition are showcased as essential tools for navigating traps, deciphering clues, and outmaneuvering adversaries. These sequences emphasize that heroism is multidimensional, requiring not only physical courage but also analytical thinking, situational awareness, and ethical decision-making. The integration of historical context with contemporary action illustrates how skill, intelligence, and moral judgment converge to enable successful problem-solving under extreme pressure. Action sequences in Uncharted are characterized by kinetic energy, inventive choreography, and strategic complexity. High-speed chases, close-quarters combat, and parkour-style exploration of urban and natural landscapes highlight Drake's resourcefulness and adaptability. These sequences reinforce the narrative's central theme, that effective heroism demands a combination of physical prowess, cognitive agility, and ethical foresight. Each action sequence serves both as spectacle and as a means of character development, showing how intelligence, courage, and relational awareness interact in life-threatening and morally complex scenarios. Character development is enriched by relational dynamics and personal backstory. Drake's relationship with his mentor Sully, as well as his growing connection with journalist Chloe Fraser, illustrates the importance of trust, empathy, and moral accountability in high-stakes endeavors. These interactions provide emotional stakes that complement the physical and intellectual challenges, highlighting that heroism encompasses both ethical reasoning and relational intelligence. Drake's evolution throughout the narrative demonstrates that courage and skill must be guided by conscience, loyalty, and strategic foresight to achieve sustainable and meaningful outcomes. Humor and personality are integrated into the narrative to enhance engagement and provide insight into character motivations. Drake's witty banter, quick thinking, and improvisational dialogue with Sully and other allies underscore his intelligence and adaptability while humanizing his heroic traits. Humor functions as a narrative device to illustrate resilience, emotional intelligence, and relational acuity, reinforcing the notion that heroism involves both cognitive skill and the ability to navigate complex social interactions under pressure. The climax unites intellectual, ethical, and physical stakes as Drake confronts Moncada, navigates a series of lethal traps, and secures the treasure. Success requires the integration of deductive reasoning, strategic planning, and ethical judgment, demonstrating that heroism emerges from the harmonious application of intelligence, skill, and moral discernment. The resolution emphasizes that effective action is not defined solely by victory or survival, but by principled decision-making, relational awareness, and the responsible exercise of power and knowledge. Uncharted succeeds by blending globe-spanning adventure, intricate problem-solving, character-driven storytelling, and thematic exploration of intelligence, ethics, and relational responsibility. The film illustrates that heroism encompasses cognitive mastery, strategic ingenuity, physical capability, and ethical awareness, showing that effective action in complex, high-stakes environments relies on the integration of skill, morality, and relational insight. Through Drake's journey, the narrative emphasizes the consequences of choices, the value of collaboration, and the transformative potential of intelligence guided by conscience. By combining action, historical intrigue, humor, and emotional resonance, Uncharted delivers a compelling and multidimensional exploration of heroism, ingenuity, and the ethical responsibilities inherent in pursuing extraordinary goals.